Good morning everyone. I'm Anthony D'Souza. I'm a teacher in English. Today we are going to learn how to transform a sentence from active to passive. Ravi plays football. Football is played by Ravi. Now let's compare these two sentences, the first sentence and the second sentence. So in this we could see Ravi plays football. Now what has happened in this? Ravi, which was in the first part of the sentence, has been placed in the last part, and football, which was in the last part of the sentence, is placed in the first part. So this transformation is nothing but active to passive. So what was the changes that took place when we change a sentence from active to passive that we have noticed over here? But what is an active sentence and what is a passive sentence? In this first sentence, we can see Ravi plays football. Here, Ravi is doing an action. So, we can consider Ravi as the doer of the action. And what is the action? He was playing. So, action is nothing but a verb. So, by this we can understand that the doer, if the doer of the action is in subject place or in the first part of the sentence, that sentence is active. And when the sentence, the doer of the action, if he is in last part of the sentence, then this sentence is to be considered as passive, because the doer of the action, that is Ravi, is in the last part of the sentence. It means it is passive. So let's understand, let's learn how to change a sentence from active to passive. There are 5 steps. Let's follow 5 steps to change a sentence from active to passive. What are the 5 steps? Let's draw from this example. First, what has happened? Let's divide the sentence first. In this sentence, Ravi plays football. Let's divide it into subject, and the action is nothing but the verb, and this is the object. And football is played by Ravi. In this sentence, football is the subject and this is the helping verb, or we can call it as the be form. And this is our main verb, and this is preposition, and this is our object. So what has happened here? The subject, first what did we do? The object of the sentence was made the subject. This was the first step. And the second step was a suitable helping verb, or let me name it as be form, was added. Next, the main verb of the sentence has been changed into the V3 form. The main verb should be made into V3 form, and a suitable preposition was added, and the object of the sentence has become the subject of the sentence has become the object in this sentence. So the first step was object should become the subject, suitable helping verb or nothing but the be form, and the main verb should be written in the V3 form, and suitable preposition was added, and subject should become object. So in this, object becoming subject, suitable or subject becoming object was easy. Now what is the helping verbs? What are the be forms? Okay, so let's understand what are the be forms. Yes, in this tense, according to the tense, I have written the be forms. In a simple present tense, these are our be forms. I, we use am. For he, she, it, for the pronoun he, she, it, we use is. And in simple past tense, for I, he, she, it, we use was. So these are our be forms. So that is what I said, that we need to use a suitable be form. And next step was the main verb should be written in V3 form. Now what is main verb to be transforming into V3 form? This is how I have conjugated few verbs into the different forms. This is V1, nothing, and V2. This is the past form, V3 and V4. Past participle and present participle. For example, sing, sang, sung, singing. So in active and passive voice, we need to use the V3 form only. Next, what is the next step? Suitable preposition was added. Now why did I say suitable preposition? For the verbs like astonished, annoyed, knocked, surprised, we use at. For verbs compelled, known, addicted, listen, to, we use the preposition to. And for these verbs, we use preposition with. But most of the verbs we use by. Now, following the 5 steps, let's change the sentence into active to passive. Okay, let's write down the steps. First, object becomes subject, suitable, be form, main verb should be written in V3 form, suitable preposition, and at last subject becomes object. Okay, so let's take a sentence. Rakesh wrote a letter. Now let's divide it. Subject, verb, object. Now our verb was in V2 form. So we have already learned that when a sentence is in V2 form, simple past tense, we need to change the sentence into, we need to use the suitable helping verbs. Right. Now let's start the sentence. First step, object should become subject. What is our object? A letter. And what is the suitable be form? Was or were. And here we have letter. So letter is considered as it. So a letter was. Third step is main verb should be written into V3 form. And what is our V3 form for write? Written. A letter was written, and our suitable preposition is by, and subject becomes object. What is the subject here? Rakesh. So this is how we change a sentence from active to passive. Rakesh wrote a letter was transformed into passive by writing a letter was written by Rakesh. So this is how we change a sentence from active to passive. Isn't it easy? Thank you.